kind of
Yeah.
opened a few questions in my own mind and comments I wanted to make is that our group has plans, inspiration to be a fund eventually. We're looking into it. Now, starting a fund in Canada is a lot different than starting a fund in the US, especially a real estate fund, where in the US, a real estate fund has an exemption where you don't need a fund manager, where in Canada, you do need a fund manager, and cost, the eligibility to be a fund manager is very extensive and very costly to manage a fund. And also, as you also mentioned about advertising and marketing, makes it difficult to advertise, market, and raise capital as well. So because of those constraints, we haven't taken the step yet. But so we are syndicated. So we're syndicated investment. We find one deal, we raise capital for that deal, we raise the exemption in place to be able to raise the capital, and we complete the deal. So essentially, we are a one deal fund in a way, you could say. So it's called a real estate syndication is what we do. But that's one point I want to make. But other point was about this concept. So I noticed a lot of fund managers who don't have any experience in any business. And for example, cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin, it's something that's in the news all the time. I've been involved in investing in cryptos for a long time. And what I noticed is certain fund managers are now getting involved. So I'm like, hey, hold on a second. This particular fund manager has no knowledge about cryptos. What is he doing? Because you want to think that the misconception is that the fund manager needs to be an expert in what the investment is. But just like my background as a builder, as a general contractor, where when I build a house or when I build multifamily, I would manage the project, but I would bring on an expert. So if I want to build a roof, I don't know how to build a roof, but I'll bring on a roofer. I know how to manage a roofer. I know how to make sure the job is done properly, how to pay the roofer. So I bring on the expert to do the job. The same kind of idea for a fund manager is, depending on the business idea, you bring that expert, in your father's case being in real estate, you bring on the experts to do the job needed for that particular process. So that's great to discuss.
Exactly. Yeah, well said. It's exactly how it works. Yeah, no one does it alone, right? Everyone has partners. Everyone has other people around them and builds teams.